So when I first met him, I didn't really know what he was going to be like. You know, he was kind of quiet.
He's the type of kid that he has a very hard outer shell, and when you first meet him, he's a little bit difficult to get through too.
But when he's in his element, there's a whole nother side to him.
At first, he sheltered in, but as weeks went on, he opened up and it shed light on his real personality, how he's goofy, but also pretty smart at the same time.
I knew he was from Boston, but most of the kids in this house from Maryland or Philadelphia, so he kind of stands out here because he likes to remind everybody that he's from Boston.
And he'll tell you immediately, if you don't already hear him going off in his Boston accent, ranting to you, in not only a lingo you can't understand or comprehend, but in the thickest accent you'll ever hear.
He's a really funny kid, one of the funniest kids I know. And he is a purebred entertainer, always has been.
When you get on the dance floor, that's when things get really interesting. The first time I saw him dance, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think he was being serious, and I don't think he ever is being serious. Well, not that I ever know, but I didn't know he would repeatedly do it over and over again.
My thoughts, the first time I saw him dance, I didn't really have any words. My mouth dropped, and I think I stood there for a few minutes just watching.
The way that he dances, it looks like he's freestyling it, or sort of like thinking of it on the go, but he's definitely got a plan back there.
It involves a lot of throwing his arms up and down very fast and moving in ways that don't look like they should be done.
The only way I can describe his dancing, he looks like he's having a seizure sometimes. I typically like to think about you know, what I'm doing with my body or where it's going. His limbs just flail everywhere, and it's hilarious to watch.
Just moving his arms up in the air, jerking his body around, gyrating, wiggling his hips and stuff. Sometimes you even have to get out of the way because if you get hurt, it's dangerous.
And I think the thing that adds on to it is he's always wearing not something that's like a social norm. He'll come down wearing like a 90s jumpsuit or something, so that combined with his weird dances makes it unbelievable.
I mean, I like to picture it like this. He's a freaking pitcher out there. The dance floor, his mound. The party, they're sitting fastball, he goes curveball.
One of my favorite dance moves that he does, it's gotta be the whole ski routine, where he kinda does like the ski pole and then thrusts his hip forward like way too much in a very obnoxious way almost.
I think what makes it so funny when he dances is the fact that he's so confident in himself that he doesn't care what he looks like. He's not self-conscious at all. He'll throw his arms out there, he'll look ridiculous, but it's for everyone else's entertainment. You know, every time he dances, a crowd forms around him, and he's the center of attention.
He's definitely someone you want to have with you when you go out. I wouldn't say I'm intimidated by his dance moves, but I don't know if I want to be dancing next to him. It doesn't look like anything you see anyone else do, and maybe that's what makes it so good, or I don't even know if good is the way to say it, but it captures everyone's attention, I guess.